Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Maddie. I post new Sims content every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And today, we're about to find the hidden cave of Sulani, and also be turning into mermaids, because I know it was always a childhood fantasy of mine when I was watching H2O and all of those Little Mermaid specials on Nickelodeon. Yeah, I knew I was going to be one of them one day. And today we are going to be fulfilling that childhood fantasy. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, as once again I post 3 times a week. Let's get into it. So first things first, obviously we want to head to the island of Sulani, and you'll see there's like 3 little mini islands within this world. And you want to go to Moi Pelam, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I don't know, but that's where we're going to go. And we want to go to the shipwreck on this island. There is an off-the-grid resident living there, but it's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and technically go and visit them. And when we get there, my techie sim is already tense because there's no Wi-Fi or reception out here, which, girl, duh. But anyway, we want to go ahead and position ourselves to find this cave. And my apologies, guys. I ended up waiting for it to rain and get dark for me to continue this because I wanted to explore the island a little bit before I started. But anyway, as we can see, the top of the ship is facing forward right now, and we need to put it on our left in order to find the cave and obviously make it easier for you guys to find the cave. So we're just going to basically flip it around and have it on our left side. And then from there, we're just going to pull the screen up, and the cave is directly behind that ship. And then, of course, you can just hit explore. There's a little disintegrated like painting or something on the rock wall or the cave wall. So that's an indicator you're in the right spot. And once you hit explore, your sim will just go right in. However, this is not like a hidden lot or hidden world. You guys have seen what I posted last week. This is more of a rabbit hole your sim will go into, and you don't get any prompts or anything like that. But what they explore will come in the form of a notification in your notifications bar. So they'll go explore, and then a little bit before they come out, you'll get a notification of, you know, what happened and what they retrieved while they were in there. So before she initially comes out, it says, while swimming through the cave's many water-filled passages, Elsie spotted something at the bottom of one of the cavern's shallow pools. Diving for her quarry, Elsie discovered what she had nabbed was only a collection of kelp washed in some point by the tide. So disappointed, she decided to end her exploration, holding on to what she found. But what she didn't know, what she found was their mermaid kelp is what we need in order to be mermaids. So while she's thinking it's just regular kelp, it's not. It's something that's going to help us do something much greater and much more fun. And so I just sent her back in again just to see what else she may find before we go ahead and make our big transformation. And so this time, Elsie spent her trip into the cave navigating the waters of numerous lava tubes left behind during the formation of the island. Along one tube, Elsie felt something brush against her leg. A long tentacle protruding from another passage was attempting to wrap itself around her leg. Jerking free from the appendage, Elsie swam as quickly as she could back to where she entered the tubes, not wanting to risk the predator getting a second attempt. Elsie called her trip early and headed back to the entrance of the cave. So that second trip was just not prosperous in any way other than us getting felt on by a predator. So we're just going to call it a night, and then we'll be back in the morning to transform into our mermaid self. So it is now almost 8 a.m. Thursday morning. My sim is doing some early morning scuba diving, having the time of her life away from her family. As we can see, our daughter is sad because, of course, daddy don't do his duty all the way. But we're just going to continue. Now, we are going to go eat our kelp. You'll find the kelp in your sim's inventory, as you'll find most things that your sims acquire. And so we're just going to click on it and eat mermaid kelp. And honestly, guys, I forgot. It literally wasn't up until I had her eat the kelp twice that I noticed that something was severely wrong. I forgot she was a spellcaster. So since she's already part of one occult, she can't be a part of another occult without giving up one of them. So obviously, we have to go in and change her traits from being a spellcaster to nothing so that she's able to pick up the mermaid occult. So I'll show you guys how to do that. You'll basically just shift click on your sim, and then you'll go to remove trait, And then you'll scroll all the way down to where you have all of your spellcaster traits. So as you can see, I have 2 of them, not really sure why. And then I have the slinger of spells. And so I'm getting rid of all of those, and she'll be clean of any occult. So that way we're able to eat some kelp. And it's great that you get so many when you go in the cave. So you get like 10 at a time. So, and you only really need 1 to be a mermaid. But since I messed up, obviously I need 3. But it helps. It's okay if you mess up because they give you plenty. And I also realized I got the Heart of Sulani necklace when I went into the cave. It's an uncommon necklace. It's really cute. So happy about that. But now we're just going to go ahead and eat the mermaid kelp so we can finally turn into a mermaid. And you should get a Strange Sensations moodlet that lets you know it's working. And yeah. So after you get that moodlet, you can jump into some water and she'll be a mermaid. And I know I had a baby. I'll go to the doctor when I get back home. I'm on vacation right now, trying to be a mermaid. And y'all, I did not realize my screen record stopped working at some point in time. So yeah, I had to go back and redo it. So it's all good. And it's raining. But I'm kind of glad it's raining because of the fact I can show you guys all the mermaid powers in one. So it's cool. But yeah, after you eat the mermaid kelp and you jump in some water, your sim will automatically turn into their mermaid form and get to swimming around, which I love. I think she's so cute. And moving on to our little mermaid powers. So as you can see, it's raining right now. So what you want to do, you'll click on your sim and then you'll just go to your mermaid tab and you'll be able to change the weather. So you can click clear skies, call for clear skies, and within a matter of seconds, it'll literally be clear, sunny, nice. Obviously, you can call a thunderstorm or, just regular rain and whatnot. So I think that's really cool. You can manipulate the weather because it rains frequently in Sulani. Like I was here for about 3-4 days and it rained about every day. So that is definitely a must. And one thing I do wonder, if I was to get in a pool per se and it was raining outside, would I be able to change the weather in a different place? I might actually follow up on that. I'll let you guys know. One thing that I really didn't like was the fact you don't know how long it's going to take for your sim to basically recharge. So when I go and try to click on her mermaid tab, it says can't do anything because she's still recharging, whatnot. But I'm guessing they didn't give you a bubble similar to how they did in the Realm of Magic because of the fact it doesn't take that long. I think it takes literally about 30 sim minutes in order to regenerate your power, which obviously is no time at all when there's fast forward, right? Outside of that, I see nothing really wrong here. And you can also call for dolphins, which is probably the cutest interaction yet. I just adore this. But yeah, that's how you turn into a mermaid. And then, of course, you're still left with all this mermaid kelp. So what I did was just started turning people of the island into mermaids because why not? What am I going to do with this kelp? I don't want to turn my family into mermaids. I just think we don't live by the water, we don't visit the water often. So us being mermaids isn't really beneficial, but turning everybody around here into mermaids, beneficial, I will explain what I mean by that in a second after I turn this girl into a mermaid. So I end up meeting this girl, Olivia, and obviously she's a native of the island, but she's not a mermaid yet. So I just go ahead and befriend her, and then I give her a friendly gift of mermaid kelp to, welcome her into the cult. And obviously we had to get out the water for this. I thought this was just really cute. It was here, girl, I got you something. She may take it as a curse. She may take it as a blessing, but at the end of the day, she will be a mermaid. And so after gifting her the kelp, we want to make sure that she eats it. So we're going to go ahead and cheat her and add her to our family and make her eat the kelp. Sounds like a hostage situation here, but she'll love it, I promise. And here's how I know she'll love it, because she instantly got a new personality trait, Child of the Ocean. Okay, I didn't get a new personality trait when I turned into a mermaid, but she did. Why? Because she's a native, okay? They get special stuff when it comes to the ocean and shit. Anyway, so went ahead and did that. We no longer need her in our family, so we just kicked her out. And we're doing the same thing with this girl here. Gonna go ahead, talk her up, gift her some kelp, add her to the family, turn her into a mermaid, and then we're gonna have a little mermaid clique. And you're just gonna rinse and repeat. So now that I made my little mermaid clique, I was like, yeah, let's go for a swim. Let's go look cute as mermaids. Y'all, I have no idea what happened to her tail. But Them legs just a going. Them legs just a... Y'all, hold on, because I tried to reset and debug her. No, she was not going for it. She said legs on full throttle, baby. We don't need no fin, no tail, no nothing. And I have no clue where that Olivia chick went. So I don't know if she has a tail or not. Like, but I do know Shawty getting it. She said she don't need none of that extra stuff. She got the powers within. Okay, y'all. Something else I wanted to touch on before we end the video is you can obviously customize your mermaid tail and everything like that in your creative sim. So have fun with that. One thing I did not like, I will touch on, is the fact like it changed all of her outfits. So all of her previous outfits don't exist anymore, which threw me off. So yeah, I kept her as a spellcaster in the end, but this was fun. I like to play pretend sometimes. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, as once again, I post 3 times a week. Let me know if you guys like being mermaids on this or if it's kind of lacking. I hope y'all have a great evening.